All right. Take one. We always have technical difficulties, so we're just not the great technology guys like these little nerds out there on YouTube that know how to do all the little tricks and stuff. Me and Quan don't know how to do that. Um, I'm going to add Quan, invite, sir. I want to share this to groups, more groups. Let's go. Come on, Quan. You see me, bruh? You can see me, right? Well, we'll see. We'll take a minute to let everybody get in. We got a lot to discuss, a lot of BS to unpack, right? Bad football team. We're fans of a very bad football team, and it's been like this for a long time. And I have a conspiracy theory. I'm gonna hit you guys with that. It's not mine, but I'm gonna bring light to it. Quan wants to be in your video. Quan,
What up, baby?
can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. I can hear you. Everything, baby.
Beautiful. We're in like seven different groups. All right, guys, we got seven people
That's
watching.
what's
Frankie,
up.
what's up? Darnell, what's up? Anthony, what's up?
I can't see any.
Guys,
I don't think. Hold on. Yeah, I can see. I can see the comments finally. What's up, Ant? Good with you, baby.
we got all the boys in here. Yo,
Hold on.
if you guys could share this, that would be sick. Um, because we're just gonna go a deep dive. We haven't done this in a little bit. Sebastian, what's up? Thanks for the shout out earlier, by the way. That's up. See, what's gonna help us grow. You know. Um, yeah. Let's get everybody in here. Let's
I'm
just
trying to tag a few people to the podcast so they could see.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
uh,
So while he's doing that, I just want to say we've kind of taken
Sebastian
a
was good, baby.
little bit of a hiatus, but
Can
we're
we
still
add
going strong.
I'm gonna try to share this to another group.
Make sure if
Uh,
you're watching on YouTube to like, subscribe, and comment. I think is what everybody says, and we need it because we want to
yeah,
get the
definitely.
numbers up there. Um, Frankie says I was not lying. Nate Ant is still in DC, and she said the Giants begged him not to retire. I've heard that. I've heard that Judge literally gave him a phone call and was like, "Can you pretty please
Who?
come back?" Nate
Who?
Solder. They begged his bum ass to come back, bro.
Baby's gonna have to come back for what, bro?
To turn around and get sat and sit down. He loves to sit down on the ground. He loves to let edge rushers run right past him. He's great at that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Bro, I want to see what Madden if he's in the league next year. I want to see what they put him at a rating.
Listen, he's bad, man. But you know what? As bad as he is, it's not his fault for what's going on, and I say that because at the end of the day, he's not the one responsible for continuously playing his bum ass. That's this head coach is one of the. I've never seen a head coach this lost in my life, man. I gotta be completely honest with you, bro. I've never seen a head coach try his hardest to convince you to see something that we all can see in there. To constantly, it's one thing to say, I see some positives and we're building and we're going in the right direction in week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's another thing to say that with 4 fucking games left in the season. Like, all these things that you see, when is it going to pay off, bro? When is it going to lead to winning? I don't care how much it makes you happy, it makes you smile to see a guy throw the ball down a football field because in your mind you believe that's where the ball should have went. So you see some things positive because y'all were thinking the same, but the pass didn't get completed. Come on, man. At what point are we gonna get some fucking results? Like it's
Well,
ridiculous.
if you noticed, they started throwing the ball downfield a lot more with Glennon, and it was just forced. You could tell he threw it into double coverage a couple times. It's just like, come on, like we don't mean just throw the ball down the field. It means, like try to find matchups where you can make something happen. Throw a man open, throw a guy open. We got
Do
issues.
something.
We are bad.
All across the board. All across the board. There again, outside of Gano, and the special teams for the most part for the season, other than the blunder they made on Sunday, but I mean, you can't ask them to be perfect every week. You shouldn't have to ask your special teams to be perfect every week. Like, there's no reason your special teams should be the reason that you are in the game week in and week out. Like, this offense is god awful, the defense is god awful, and people keep fooling themselves like, oh, it's the offense's fault. The defense is bad because the offense. No, the defense is bad because they can't make third down shots. If
It's
they
been
get
like
off the
that.
football field, they won't be tired. Like, I'm so sick of the excuse of it's the offense's fault because the defense is tired. No, on defense, when you have a team 3rd and 11, you should be getting off the football field. But yet they let them turn around and and convert it 14 yards, and they get to run 3 more plays. You'd be tired too if you kept giving up third down conversions.
This bend don't break thing doesn't work if you continuously have your defense on the field and you continuously break.
All the time. They break. Did you hear what the announcer said? That we are the only team that haven't scored before the half this year. And
62-0.
We've given up 62 points to 0 points at the end of the first half and the end of fourth quarter. It is like everything that's wrong. And he keeps saying he's seeing improvement, but yet we're still losing games in the exact same manner every week. Where's the fucking improvement, bro?
There is none. There is none. And that's when this offseason is going to dictate a ton moving forward. Because if there's some theories out there that I do want to bring up. I won't just yet, but I am going to tonight. But if Judge is back, I'm going to be furious. He's been awful.
He's lost at every aspect. 2 weeks ago, he did some boneheaded shit.
The end of the first quarter.
Timeout. 12 seconds left. Oh, my God,
I've never even done that playing Madden when I've drank half a bottle of Jaeger.
I don't get it, bro. I don't understand how you, not even just from a player or standpoint, we're making the same mistake coaching every fucking week, bro.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And the definition of insanity or whatever, that's the New York Giants, bro.
That's exactly what it is.
We look the same every year to me. It makes me starting to wonder if Mara is more in the picture than he makes it seem that he is. Like, he's more like a Jerry Jones type, but is staying in the shadows. Because how can we go through these coaches, these GMs, these assistants, and still be the same football team that we are year after year?
Definitely. Same football team. Same fucking football team. Week after week.
Terrible O-line. Terrible O-line. Haven't had a pass rush since 2011.
11.
I mean, we have a couple bright spots, but if you didn't have a couple bright spots, it would almost be like weird. Like, you have to hit on some of these picks and some of these, So, there's a couple guys I want to.
Kenny Galladay so far, terrible signing. I know you guys are probably not going to agree with me on this, but I know a lot of people like Kadarius Toney. I get it. The kid is explosive. He's barely on the football field. As of right now, that looks like a bad pick. When you have Michael Parsons sitting right there and you trade it back, Toney looks like a bad pick. Shepard can only play 3 to 4 plays every 2 weeks. That was a bad signing to keep him and give him all that money. We all know what Evan Ingram is. Should have traded him when you had the chance. You've been here 4 years as a GM. Your offensive line is actually worse than it was when you got here. The offensive line is worse than when we had Rich. What was his name? Rich Westberg.
Oh, Weston Richburg.
Weston Richburg or some shit like that. He was the center. The two guards were Justin Pugh. Who was the other guard?
um,
He lined up by Flowers.
Kareem McKenzie. Oh no.
No, I'm talking about before. I'm talking about the year before Gettleman got here. Your
Oh, the
tackles were
guy that we
Newhouse.
picked up from the Seahawks.
Yeah, the big kid. I know you're talking about. He wore the dreads. I just
Yeah,
can't get
yeah.
his name out, but I see him. So Fluker,
Yes,
whatever his name
DJ
was,
Fluker.
DJ Fluker. So you had your two guards, Fluker, Pugh. The two tackles were Newhouse and Flowers, and Weston Richburg were your center. And as bad as they were, they're nowhere near as bad as these guys. Eric Flowers is a million times better than Nate Soldier.
Oh, he's getting votes for Pro Bowl. I found out last night for
Dude,
right guard, Eric Flowers. Bruh, it's like
and
what?
no way, shape, or form am I saying we should have kept him because at the end of the day, it just wasn't working as him being a Giant. You understand?
Oh,
Sometimes it doesn't work with a team. You need a new environment. You understand?
but not that. Is it the environment or was it the position? Because he's excelling at right guard.
I can tell you one thing.
He's
Maybe
not the
we should
body
have tried
type,
him at a
but
new position. Maybe we should have tried him. Maybe we shouldn't. Who knows? But I do know when Gettleman got here, he made it his business to get rid of all of Reese's picks. So I don't think it
yeah,
really mattered if Flowers could have played guard while he was here because Dave Gettleman already had it in his mind that he was getting rid of him.
that's where ego becomes an issue, and whoever they bring in next has to just not give an F about what they think, what the fans think about their reputation, and you got to do what's best for the football team. Bro, we got to think outside the box here. We got to start
If you
doing something.
think you're mad now, wait until you find out that no head coach wants to come. I mean, no GM wants to come here because no GM wants to be told who you have to be married to. If my job is on the line, I'd rather go to war with guys that I hired. You understand what I'm saying? Why
They'll
would
just
you
hire
tell me
within.
to make me be the GM and make me have the head coach that I didn't pick? And then when we start losing, you want to blame me. I didn't pick this bum. Joe Judge is a fucking bum.
Yeah,
A fake tough guy, bum ass coach is what he is.
yeah. He's a used car salesman, bro.
That's exactly
And he
what
sells
he is.
you a car that breaks down in like a week. He's that type of guy. He could sell salt to a slug.
Yeah,
But
and try to convince you that it's your fault that the car broke down.
oh,
You're not
bro,
you're not seeing the big goal. You know, when I looked at the game, he literally said that the outcome of the game isn't important. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I didn't hear that. Did he really say that?
Go on YouTube, pull up Giants post game live, and listen to his fucking post game comments, bro.
I probably didn't hear it
It
because
is
I just tune him out now because he just repeats the
unbelievable.
same shit, bro. He's like a robot. He reminds me of a cop.
It's
I hate
unbelievable. He does
cops.
look like a cop. He looks like a cop.
You know, like license and registration. I have to look at the
No matter
film.
what you tell him, I'm speeding because my daughter's in the back seat choking.
I
Registration,
have to
please.
look at the dash cam.
I gotta see the dash cam. See how fast he will go. See if the hospital's in it.
You know what I had an issue with? I have an issue with everything,
Me too.
all the time with this football team. But the fact that why would we even play Glennon? Why not let this young kid at least try? We're not
Did
going
you
to
hear
go
what I said
anywhere
on
with
Sunday?
Glennon. What?
Did you hear what I said on Sunday? Did you hear what I said on Sunday about why they won't play the kid?
No, why?
Because the Giants have no intentions, 110% no intentions on moving on from Danny Jones next year. If the kid gets in there and he lights it up, then you have a quarterback competition. Listen, you already know when the Giants have picked their quarterback, they're not into this competition shit. When they picked Eli, you've never seen them, no matter how bad Eli played, um, you've never seen them bring in a quarterback that could push him for that spot. Just like they are never going to bring in a quarterback to push Danny Jones for his spot. You understand? If that kid gets in
I
there and lights it up,
understand. I can't fathom that thinking.
think about this team, then you'll be able to understand that thinking. They
Then
winning isn't important
fans,
here.
as
Winning
fans,
isn't important.
we need to boycott them. Like if it's not important, you can tell it's not important. They don't. I've been wondering if we're tanking. I can't tell. We're that bad
We're not
that
tanking.
I.
We're not tanking because tanking would suggest that we're losing on purpose. We are not tanking. We are literally this bad. Teams tank, but those teams are actually they're probably a team that's on the cusp of being good and it's like, you know what, let's tank to have a better pick because that maybe this pick coming in will send us over the top. We've been so bad for so long that we've had enough draft picks, high draft picks that we should be good by now. We're just
Odell
not
Beckham
good.
just scored a touchdown, by the way, just for all you OBJ haters out there. Um, and anyway, uh,
He wouldn't score
I,
enough for this team because the quarterback can't hit wide open receivers. So it doesn't matter.
yeah.
None of them.
Well,
None of the quarterbacks.
no, but I want them to fire the scouting department. I want them to fire. I want them to rip up the field. I want them to switch out the trash cans, the benches. I want new everything, bro.
Put this put this shit in reverse, yo. Take all the seats from this side of the stadium, put them on that side. Take these shits, put them on that side. Just
Let's
we are
try it,
we are losers, bro.
bro.
We're losers. Everything we do is losers. This whatever they're doing in practice, right? If you are running 20-yard sprints, you need to start running 30 because the way you're practicing is producing losing. And why they don't understand, it's very simple. Change up what you're doing. Everything you're doing is producing losing. So try something else. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I mean, but they're so like the
Against
Giants are
winning.
just like they're just bitches. They're pussies. It's just so. It is though, bro. It's like, bro. It's literally like afraid to like change or like even Belichick said in the NFL Films snippet. He says, "There's guys here that have been here since I've been here. Nobody leaves. They'll die here." You know. It's just the way the Giants are. They overvalue loyalty and they put it in front of winning, and I don't like it. Because I don't want to fucking you know what bothers me is that my father is getting older and older and older, and I wonder, I'm like, is he ever gonna see another winning Giants team? You know what I
I'm
mean?
41. I theoretically should have 60 something or close to 60 some odd years left if I live to see 100. I'll probably never see another Super Bowl because they just unless Mara passes away. And I'm not listening, y'all. I'm not wishing death on nobody. Football ain't that serious. What I'm saying is, unless he's out of the picture, we may not win again. Because to keep people around, no matter how bad of a job they're doing, because you like them, it's fucking asinine.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You have a
I mean, he's
GM.
probably a good guy, but I don't care if he, at least as long as he's not some like weirdo. I just want a guy that can come in that can get the right people in the right places so that we can get this thing going, And
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering though, are we moving on from coaches too fast?
The only coach I would say
McAdoo.
until I'm blue in the face. The Giants should have never moved on from McAdoo.
Yep,
The
I'm with
shit,
you.
the shit that happened in McAdoo's second year. If we out here giving out excuses, there were a lot of injuries. You remember that game where 4 wide receivers went down?
Yeah, you remember
Who
the
was
fan
Eli?
reaction?
Yeah, who was Eli was supposed to throw the ball to when his starting 4 wide receivers went down? when the offensive line was absolute shit. Like, if we're giving out excuses, we're going to give out excuses for Joe Judge and, oh, this team is injured. McAdoo's second year, the team was injured. Nobody gave him that excuse.
But I've noticed it feels like
Please,
how
now.
the fans. Yeah, sorry guys, we'll get to your questions and stuff. But it seems like the fans almost dictate what seems to like happen. You know, like I've noticed we wanted Shermer gone. Shermer was gone, but we
Had to be.
wanted Gettleman gone. But Shermer was the one that what people wanted gone more, and
Yo,
he
but
was.
Gettleman, if you read the reports, Gettleman actually went to the front office and made a suggestion about why Sherman should be fired. From everything that got out, it wasn't Gettleman who said that we should trade Odell. It was Sherman, who the last game against the Redskins when we put up, and for some odd reason, the Giants make a lot of organizational decisions after playing the Redskins for some reason. We historically we usually beat up on them. That's just what it is, and we seem to overvalue our wins against them like we're so good, and because what we did to them, we could do to everybody. So from what I understand, it was Sherman's idea that we could move on from Odell Beckham.
So but he doesn't have the final say in that though, and Mara has to sign off on it.
Yeah, we know who got the final say, and we also know who's going to always say it was somebody else that did something else.
Yo, check this out. We're the Giants versus the Washington football team, 105, 70, and 4.
105 wins, 70 losses, and 4 ties.
Yep, we beat that team.
Historically, we beat them. That's just how we do when it comes to Washington. They have the one NFC East team. Even when the Cardinals were in the NFC East, we had a harder time with the Cardinals than the fucking Washington Redskins. Historically, we just beat up on them, and then we win a game against them and act like we won the fucking Super Bowl. It's like, you know what?
I'm so sick of these little victories that they're. I'm sick of it, man. Yeah. So I mean, what did you see in that game? I just saw just bad football, bro, everywhere.
Listen, we gotta go back a few weeks because we haven't been up here in a while. I took my ass down to So we can go further than the game in Miami. Let's go back a week before that, Tampa, and let's go back the week before that when we played when we beat the Raiders.
Yep.
So do you remember what me and you spoke about after that game? About if we go out there with that same defensive game plan, we're going to get smoked. Did we not say that? If we go out there with the same game plan against the Raiders?
That's just the way Brady.
We
Are you talking about the Buck game?
Inboxes. Yeah, so I'm talking about when we played the Raiders and we used that defense where we let the Raiders convert everything underneath, and we would come up and tackle. We let them think.
Check down.
What did I tell you? I said Tom Brady is not going to get impatient like Derek Carr. David Carr got impatient, wanted to force the football down the football field through 2 or 3 interceptions. I told you Tom Brady's not going to do that. Tom Brady is going to, if you want to give him 5 yards a clip, he's going to take 5 yards a clip. You want to give him 12? He's going to take 12. They went out there with the exact same game plan and got fucking smoked because this team doesn't know how to make adjustments week to week.
Oh, I know. Historically, Patrick Graham should have known that you can't play Brady with that soft zone. He's just gonna pick you apart. What's up, Tim? All right, let's see some comments because I do want to ask you about the Miami game, bro. What was that like?
So the environment was dope. It wasn't as dope as sidebar. For that to be a modern stadium, it's very ugly. I thought I had to say that. It's one of the worst stadiums I've ever been to as far as the architect behind it. That shit it's just trash. I don't know, it was trash. But the environment was dope. It was Miami, it was a party city. The environment is dope. What up, Tim? It wasn't DC though. Like DC's environment was fucking Like that is now going to be my bad. That is now going to be an every year trip I take to DC for Giants versus the wherever they like to call themselves.
Is that
Um,
when you got stuck in traffic?
yes, the traffic is the worst I've ever seen in my life. But as far as
Yeah.
getting into the stadium, and the minute you walk into the stadium, the field is kind of closer. I mean, the seats are kind of closer to the field, so it just seemed louder, and the crowd was ruckus, and you can hear the Redskins fans they fuck the Giants fans, and you can hear all the Giants fans fuck the Redskins. Like it was just super dope. The
Yeah,
Dolphins, it's like y'all a party city. Y'all stop playing tough. Like y'all don't hate nobody like this. But it was
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Yeah, no, I've only been to MetLife and Giant Stadium. And I mean, I like
Every
MetLife,
stadium
but
I've been to
everybody
outside of Giants Stadium was better. Every stadium I've been to outside of the Dolphins Stadium is better than MetLife, which is
really,
crazy.
because
It's
it's
way better.
newer and it has like an 82,000 cap. It's like,
Yeah,
why do we?
I think we are like the second largest. We may be actually the largest stadium in the league seating wise, but I believe Dallas is the largest stadium capacity wise because they have a standing area where their stadium can get up to close to I think 105,000 or something like that. But I think
Bro,
actual
you're
seat actual
spot
seats,
on.
I believe we have the biggest stadium as far as actual people being able to sit in the stadium. I
Yeah.
know my shit, baby.
Yeah, 82,500. And then with a peak capacity of over 100,000 spectators, AT&T has the highest out of
Yeah,
everyone, which
yeah,
is crazy.
and that's because all their seats isn't. They're not all sitting. A lot of those things are standing seats,
Yeah.
which is not.
Um,
Which my bad. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, I feel like MetLife was built in a weird interim, like in between time where stadiums were like kind of getting sick as fuck, and then kind of like
Yeah,
the normal, regular ass stadium. Um, I mean, I don't, I'm biased, but I love going to the swamp and
I
you
used to
know,
love the old Giant Stadium, man. I used to love the old Giant Stadium.
yeah.
I love that place.
I was so young when I went, but I do remember looking out and I could see you could see the Twin Towers, right? And the Empire State Building.
Yeah, if you were at the top, definitely. And that's why you guys are about to hate me for this shit. But the stadium in Philly, I absolutely love how it was built because if you're sitting on a specific side of the stadium, the other
Yeah.
side is the open end, like the stadium in Seattle, and you get to see the city of Philly in the background. It's a piece of shit place, but
Oh, I hate it.
the
I hate it
actual
there.
view of it is, I'm telling you, at nighttime, the actual skyline that you can see from the stadium is absolutely gorgeous, bro. I'm into
That's
like
dope.
views and shit. Like I go out to New York City a lot, and I just like to see the buildings. And sometimes I go to Hoboken to one of like the rooftop bars just to get a nice picture of the city. Like I love shit like that. But I'm telling you, I love any stadium that's built where you can see the city in the background. Like I just love it. It's so dope to me.
I watched. Not to get we're on this topic forever, but there's a video talking about how NFL stadiums are going to progress into this like almost like a little town that they're gonna have
Mm.
like, it's gonna be like opened up and I thought it was kind of fascinating. But anyway, I'm trying to get to our original video here so I can get to some comments and questions.
The comments on mine are like disappearing. I don't know if you can still see them on yours.
No, I can't. I'm gonna try to
You gotta touch the
refresh.
screen. You gotta touch the screen. You gotta touch the screen. You'll see them. They disappear for some
Oh, I
reason.
got it. Troy Kingsbury says clean house. Tim
Yeah,
says the old stadium was the shit.
yeah. Those
Um,
city was the shit.
Hugh says I played in MetLife my senior year. Shit was crazy. Being on the field is a different type of vibe. I bet, dude. I
I
played
bet. That's
when
good.
I used to play baseball. I played on in like a minor league park, and I just remember the difference in like this ain't little league. Like this grass is
Yeah.
nice.
Dope.
um, Jerry says I usually pay for the cheapest seat and move down to the 50-yard line. I did that last 2 years ago. It was
Yeah, that's
super
good.
cold. And they allow it, because they want to make it seem like
Yeah,
there's people there.
I've definitely done that a few times in my life.
Now let me go. I have written down some notes that I just want to throw at you. Um, in the first half of the game on Sunday, defense allowing too many easy yards, can't cover crossing routes. Robinson made a hell of a play on identifying a screen. Bend don't break, only works if you don't break. Hated empty set early in empty set early in game on third down. I really don't like, and we can never convert. Um, when there's no running back in the backfield, when it's just empty, 5 wide or trips or whatever. Tay Crowder let up on third down on one of the plays, and could have definitely stopped the guy's forward progress, and that literally made me irate. Pass rush was getting there too late. Saquon still looks like a shell of
All
himself.
year.
Riley
I
Dixon,
don't think he's ever going to be good again.
no, I don't either. And what sucks is
I
my
don't think
my
so.
my brother-in-law is not a big like football fan. He just plays
Uh,
Madden with me, but he told me, he's like, Bob, he's not going to be the same. I was like, he'll be fine, and it looks like he's right. Um,
yeah,
um, yeah, I'm blowing how much mind blowing how much we threw the ball against a fourth ranked secondary, and the lack of running on a 31st ranked run defense,
that's the Giants
bruh.
way. That's just that's just who the Giants have been all year. Like
Like, are these guys
offensively,
working?
it's the same problem. I don't. It's so bad that I just usually I can identify. I don't know where you start, bro. I don't know where you
How are these
start. They're
guys getting
bad.
jobs? Like
They're
I feel like
bad.
if we go with put a suit on and go in there and be like, bruh, I sometimes wonder, they'd be like, if Mary would be like, yes, you someone to make a petition, have me and Quan co-GM the entire
They're
2023.
bad, bro.
I know that we'd do better though. Um,
Listen, he says Barkley don't have holes. I don't. Hey Troy, I don't know how much you've seen this year, big dog. I know you. I think you're up in far up in New York, right? Um, Troy, man, he has. Look at Booker when Booker runs the ball, and look at Barkley. You can see a completely different animal. I'm not saying Booker has a whole bunch of yards, but what I'm saying is Booker usually gets some yards going forward because he doesn't dance, he doesn't prance behind the line of scrimmage, he doesn't
he
jitter
has no
around looking for
patience.
holes.
He just shoots
He
the.
hits the hole in just a few yards. Barkley's problem is vision.
He doesn't run like he
He's
has a thick dick.
always trying.
He doesn't, bruh. He doesn't.
He's always trying to make the big run. It's like when I play Madden, right? I stopped playing Madden because I hate that. I feel like every play that Madden wants every play to be an extraordinary play. Like the ball will get tipped in the air, and a player from way over the other side of the football will magically get stuck all the way to your side so he can catch the ball because Madden doesn't understand that sometimes passes are incomplete. Not every running back trucks over a defensive lineman. So with Barkley, I feel like he just doesn't understand that not every run is going to get you a touchdown, bro. Hit the hole, get to 5 or 6 yards, get tackled. Let's do it again on the next play. The Giants'
Exactly.
biggest issue offensively is they don't have an identity. Giants don't know if they want to pass the ball 55 times a game or if they want to run the ball 55 times a game. Pick a fucking battle and roll with that because we are identityless. We don't have any toughness. We're soft. Like everything that a football team doesn't want to be known for, that's what we are.
We have an identity. It's
Racist. Yes.
the New York Betas, the New York
the,
cuckolds. The
the
you know
the New York dick
um
excuses. That's who the fuck we are.
oh yeah. Somebody said something about a quarterback in here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
lost.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
do y'all think we should go in on a quarterback? Obviously, DJ ain't it. I know everybody say fix the O line. What should we go in on first, bruh?
I don't
I
even
like
think
one kid.
if DJ's problem cannot be fixed, and I say that because if it could be fixed, it would have been fixed by now. He has the. If I want all you guys when we get off this podcast, I want everybody here to go on YouTube and pull up Danny Jones's pros and cons coming out of college. And I want you to listen to everything that they're saying about his cons. If he is not still making the same mistakes, my name is not Jaquan Covington. He is making the same fucking mistakes he made in college. If it could be fixed, it'd be fixed by now. That's just my personal opinion on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
The New
understand.
York Knicks.
Um, while we're worrying about culture, Odell has 3 more touchdowns in 2 games than ours have in 15. That is, there you go,
That's
guys.
the
I
God down is true.
OBJ up all the time, but come on, like we did. That's
And
just
I,
unbelievable.
I tell you how I know that's some bullshit. You say all this culture talk, right? You speak all this culture talk. You go get Kadarius Toney again. We all like him. I'm all about. I'm not saying this to say I'm not about giving people second chances. I don't care if you white, black, or whatever. I'm all about giving people second chances. I don't give a fuck. We all say some silly shit in our lives. We all do some silly shit. I'm sure everybody on this podcast has done some silly shit in their life. Period. Point blank.
are you talking about Jake
But
Fromm?
you cannot get it. Yes, I'm talking about him. I'm talking about Kadarius Toney. I'm talking about a few people on his roster that he's brought in after talking that coaching shit who has red flags. You understand? I'm all for giving guys with red flags a chance. Like those are usually guys that go out there and ball their ass off. But with that being said, pick a battle. Do you want some bad guys on this team, or do you want to change the culture?
Well, there's a difference between bad guys and okay. Where I have an issue with Jake Fromm is he said publicly in a tweet that only elite white people should own guns.
Oh yeah, he definitely said it. He definitely said it.
And I mean,
It's a stupid
guy,
ass comment. Yeah, yeah, dude.
holy,
Like, but
that's
again,
cringy, bro.
it is. It's scary. It sounds like some go shoot up a high school type shit. To be honest with you, like that's scary. But in the same breath, I done did some wild shit in my life. Everybody has. We all are. I ain't never said no shit to the extent of on some racist shit. Like I'm not that dude. I'm not a racist motherfucker, so I'm not gonna say racist shit. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, he's human. He's gonna make mistakes. You want to give him another chance? I'm fine with it. But don't hit me with that culture shit when the people you're bringing in have had off the field issues. Odell has
Isaiah
never
Wilson.
had an off the field issue.
Yep.
You understand what
Yep.
I'm saying? That's
Yep.
the point I'm making. Don't hit us. Don't. And it's fucked up because he did that, and he literally turned a lot of fans against Odell because some people are too fucking stupid to think on their own to realize that Odell has never done anything off the football field. Odell has never brought this organization any kind of headache off the football field. But the minute he said that, people were like, "Oh yeah, he does have an issue. He is a culture problem. He wasn't a fucking culture problem. The GM is the problem."
JL, I'm not okay with that comment. And I don't think Quan is either. I think he's just saying that at what point do we got to kind of just people say, do stupid stuff, you know? And I mean, that comment is something that is, I mean, that is a fucked up comment.
Yeah, it is. It's a really fucked up comment. It is
And that's something
completely
he's going to have
fucked
to
up.
live with too.
Again, yeah, he's at the end of the day, he's gonna have to look his black teammates in the face and try to get them guys to trust him on the football field because he made a stupid ass comment. You understand what
I
I'm saying?
bet you football is such a thing where I feel like it won't. I feel like he can, and I feel like he's probably not racist.
Yeah,
He's probably just an
yeah.
idiot.
Me neither. Sometimes people don't. Sometimes people aren't racist. They are just fucking idiots. Like sometimes people don't even understand the shit that they're saying is coming across as racist. They just fucking idiots. And I honestly
Yeah,
believe he may be football smart and can pick up a playbook and hit a wide open receiver, but outside of football, he might be a fucking idiot. Don't make him a racist. Just make him a fucking idiot.
yeah. I know. Watch the one guy we get that can ball at quarterback ends up being like a Ku Klux Klan member. He goes into
One
team
monkey can hit a
meetings with the
wide open
sheet.
receiver.
Are you serious? Like we catch a break and then it ends up being some Klan rally.
Oh
That
shit.
would suck, bro.
Oh, that's
That
funny.
would be our luck,
That's
though.
funny. Listen, man, if the
Um,
Giants, if it help the Giants get better, have them all throw on white sheets. Cause this is some bullshit, bro. All everybody, the whole
bro.
fucking team at the meeting in white sheets. Let everybody wear one.
Oh my God, that is insane.
Shit, this team is
Um,
awful, bro.
oh yeah, we're trash. I do want to state while we're still doing this, guys, subscribe to us on YouTube. Like I say all the time, we need to get the numbers up. Twitter at Bobby and Quan, TikTok at Bobby and Quan Podcast, and we got a Patreon that if you guys want to help us out, you don't have to, but and Quan, you got some news, don't you?
Oh, listen, man, I got some good news. I don't know how many people are tuned in right now. It only says 5 at the top, but I'm seeing way more than 5 people commenting. So I'm thinking there's
28.
more than 5 people tuned in.
28.
And I'm pretty sure people will see this. But me and the brother Devon, me and the brother D, we have set up a meet and greet. We have David Tyree, former Super Bowl champ. We're gonna have him come out to a location. I'll have all the information on the ticket prices and the location for you guys by the end of the week. He's gonna come out. He's gonna do some signings, some picture taking, some meet and greets. Um, we're gonna sell 20 out of the 300 tickets. It's gonna be about 20, 25 tickets that's gonna be set aside for the meet and greet portion of it, which will probably be the last 2 hours of it. This way you can sit down, have dinner with him, you can chop it up with him, talk football, talk life, whatever it is you guys want to do. We're also trying to get Amani Tuma out there. We haven't gotten okay from him just yet, but we definitely have David Tyree. And Amani Tuma, I believe it's going to happen. We're just trying to, get a confirmation from
Confirmation.
him as far as the date will go. As far as the date will
So
go.
stay
And
tuned. So
if
stay
you, I
tuned
know,
for that.
stay tuned for that.
Go
But like
ahead.
I said, we 100% got David Tyree. I know I was just speaking to my guy Jack. He's over in he lives out in Portland. So I know a lot of you guys don't live in Jersey. Most likely that's where the venue's going to be in Jersey. But don't fret. We got 2 different ways things can happen. One, that won't be the only event. We're going to try to put together about 4 to 6 of them next year, meet and greets. We're going to see how the first event goes, and if the event goes great, then we'll put together some more with different players, maybe Ahmad Bradshaw, Brandon Jacobs,
Nate
Huff,
Solder.
OC, those guys. He not invited. Trust me when I tell you.
No, I know I'm
Um,
fucking around.
but but with that being said, for you guys who live out of state, me and Brother D, we thinking about all of y'all. It's not just about the people that's in New York or New Jersey or close to Philly or close enough to get here. If you can't make it, you can also still pay for a ticket to have something to sign. You can either let us know what you want to have signed, and we can supply it for you and get it signed and mail it to you after the event is over. Basically, so the event will be on a Saturday. The next day we can get to the post office. Will probably be that Monday, that Tuesday. We could get them shipped off to you, no matter where you live, or if you have something personally you want signed. I'm gonna just inbox me or inbox Brother D. Give us your We'll give you the address where you can ship it to us. We'll get it signed by him. We'll send it back to you. So this way, everybody can be included. Like I said, it's not just the people that's here. It's not just the people that can actually physically be there. If you can't physically be there, it's still ways for you to get things signed. And like I said, we're gonna try to do a few of them this in 2022, man. So
And
hopefully the first one
also,
goes great. We get it cracking and release the big things.
we also have another announcement too, that in a couple of weeks we have Colonel Greg Gadsden. He's going to come on the podcast. Who, if you guys remember, he's the colonel who lost both of his legs in combat in Iraq, I believe, and he spoke to the team in 2007 and 2011. NFL Films did a whole special on it. It's unbelievable. The he's an unbelievable human being, and we just want to have him on to tell his story of what it's like to. He's got 2 Super Bowl rings from those, and he got those guys hyped before both of those games against the Patriots, and they all say
Yes,
to
sir.
this day that they couldn't have done it without him. So, we won those
He's
games.
actually in a
And
few things. If you guys pull up the videos, if you go to YouTube and pull up the videos from 2007, 2011, you guys will see him. He's also in a movie called Battleship. I don't know if you guys ever saw Battleship. Rihanna was in it. He's actually one of the main characters in that movie as well. So if you don't know who he is, just go look at cast of Battleship, Google it, and you'll see him in there. And that's who Bobby's talking about. Real good dude, man.
yeah, so he's been talking to us. We're just trying to solidify a date. And we appreciate you guys, man. Like, I don't know if you guys got any last minute questions. Um,
Yeah,
Sebastian says, "Can we
definitely
get a
gotta take some
Dave
questions before we
Gettleman
get out of
meet?"
here, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
What'd you
we
say?
get Dave Gettleman slap the shit out of him.
Oh my
We got
God.
Dave Gettleman
What
slap
a
and treat. The treat was slapping the shit out of him.
what an ugly
Everybody
human
pay
being, man.
$100 soon you walk in the fucking place. This.
I really, dude, when I think that guy is like just
I don't like him, man.
really, really unpleasant to look
I
at
don't like him,
and
bro.
to think about. Yeah, he's done a lot of bad things to our football team. Yeah, he's fatty.
Bobby hates that dude, man. Bobby hates
Oh,
him,
I hate
man.
that man.
Yeah, we're trying to put together some
I
big
hate him.
things, man. We told you guys. Yeah, I don't like him either, man. Yeah, Sebastian, man, we trying, bro. All joking aside, me and Bobby, when we first sat down and decided to do this, we wanted to do a lot
Give
of shit for
back.
the group and for the people that's always supported us. But shit went awry with the season. Just Jesus Christ, bro. But like
Yeah.
I said, we'll be posting. We'll keep everybody posted on everything. I'm actually in contact with a few venues now to get dates in March. So I do know for certain that the event will take place either March or early April, depending on the price of the venues and everything. But it is 100% going down. We're gonna keep everybody posted. Please share the word. If you gotta I know everybody here knows more Giants fans, so please share the word. I gotta put the tickets up on Eventbrite or Eventbrite, however they pronounce that. Gotta sell some up there. Again, a lot of you guys hit me up anyway, inboxing me all the time. So if you guys want to inbox me and pay for a ticket that way, I'll put you on the board. Your ticket is paid for. But like I said, we'll be giving up prices. Most likely this weekend. We'll take everything from there, man.
Sounds good. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, guys. And Christian, we feel
Good
the
luck for
same
the
way.
subscription, bro.
Before we sign off, I haven't brought this up to you. What is up with Mike Glennon's neck, bro? I've never seen a neck so
Motherfucker
long
got
in
a
my
Super Bowl too.
life.
I told you.
He
He
can
is
like
part go gadget, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. He go gadget. So
long neck,
you
low
remember
completion
how when go
percentage.
gadget needed stuff, he'd be like, he used to go gadget arms, and his arms would stretch. Go-Go Gadget legs, a Go-Go Gadget helicopter. You remember the helicopter came out his head? He used to hold it, the fucking handles like this. When Mike Glennon need to see down the football field, he Go-Go Gadget next. And his shit stretches, and that way, that's why he throw more deep passes than Danny Jones, because he could see offensive line. He Go-Go Gadget next, and this
Yes.
shit go.
That's expert analysis, ladies and gentlemen. But yes,
Oh
that's a
my
disturbing,
god, bro, that dude is
disturbing
hilarious.
appendage.
He
Is
said he
that
got a
that's
long
an
neck and a
appendage?
peanut head. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Long neck, low
That's
completion
hilarious. Hey, man,
percentage.
let's take about let's take about 5 minutes worth of questions, maybe six. Everybody do understand that I wish you guys could see it like we do, but the messages come up and they like disappear immediately. So if we don't catch everybody, my apologies. We're not trying to ignore anybody at all. It's not like we have favorites and we're not answering certain people questions and we like certain people. These shit just go by so fast, it's ridiculous, man. So you
Anthony,
guys can
Quan
type
can
in your
get any
questions as
jerseys, I
fast as you
think.
like.
Right?
Yeah, I
You get
mean,
any jerseys, right?
it's very rare that I can't get a jersey. Yeah, I mean, a jersey has to be something that's not like it has to be some wild shit for me not to be able to get to it. So is it safe to buy? Yeah, it's safe to buy one of his jerseys. I think he'll be around for a while. He's literally one of the 5 players that I would keep on the team. You know how we always
McKinney?
say, Bobby, you can play this game or you can't. Yeah, when you turn on the TV and you watch the Giants play, he pops. You understand? Every week he does. He's doing something that makes you say that guy. You know who else I realized that I would keep on this football team? I would make Julian Love my starting safety next year,
I like Julian Love.
right next to McKinney. I promise you, I would. He's
Yeah.
been playing really well this year. In the 2 games that what's the kid name? 23. What the fuck is his name?
Logan Ryan?
Logan
No,
Ryan Logan, whatever you like to call it.
Logan Ryan.
Yeah,
Two first
Logan
names.
Ryan, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
The 2 games that he missed, Julian Love played really well at safety. Well, I mean, he made a mistake here and there, but they all do. But I would keep him. I would keep him. I like that kid.
And he's only going to get better
Ryan
because
is way
he's been a
overrated, man.
cornerback.
So fucking overrated. Yeah, and he
I
plays
do
safety a
like
lot better than he plays corner, and it works to your benefit because you can put him down there over a tight end.
McKinney's range. He reads
Yeah,
the eyes of the quarterback and he just
I didn't know he
hightails it.
had range like that. Yeah, he's on
And
it.
it's like Ed
He sees
Reed,
it and he's
bro.
like,
Remember Ed
yeah, you
Reed?
see it, you go get it. Not see it, think like, is that what I see? Is that
Yeah.
how? No, not that. He see that shit, he goes and get it. I like that.
Yep. What are the other five
I would
guys?
definitely keep
Obviously
Thomas.
Thomas.
You got Thomas, McKinney, Ojulari, Roach,
Gano.
Julian Love. That's it. Only 5 people.
That's it.
Gano, yeah. Gano.
I
Gotta
like
keep Gano.
Benardrick
I mean,
McKinney.
Gano goes without saying. Yeah,
And I like Quincy Roche.
I like him too. Yeah, I like
Rotational though.
McKinney too.
Not every
I don't know about. The problem is there's no inside linebacker really that plays every down anymore because of the way the game has changed. Now you got your linebackers that's known for coverage, and you got your linebackers that's known to stop the run. So, see what you gonna do.
Yeah. Who was that guy in the secondary? I didn't recognize him. Hold on, let me look.
34.
Oh, Jaron
If
Williams.
you're talking about
Who the
34,
hell
he's
is
trash.
that, bruh?
34, right?
Yeah.
34,
Yeah.
trash. Mhm.
He's trash.
Mhm. Trash.
Who is that?
Some motherfucker that
Somebody
bounced in that practice
Albany.
squad. We the only team pick up people from people practice squad and play them in the game the following week.
I don't know. Yeah, he's
But I
trash.
don't know. I don't
We're
know
not
where he
gonna
came
get. We're not
from.
gonna hit.
He's been on the roster for the last week.
He's somebody's son. Yeah. What about Darnay Holmes?
I like Holmes. I like Holmes. I don't have a problem with keeping Holmes.
What about
I
Darius
really like him.
Williams?
Plays tough. They cut him weeks
He
ago.
could be all right. He's hurt.
Number 25, right? I think they cut him. Oh, he's hurt.
No, yeah, he's
Give or
hurt.
take.
He has an
It don't matter.
ACL tear, I believe.
Oh shit! Wow.
Gary Brightwell will never see the light of day. You know, we just got
He'll
these
be done
guys.
next
I
year.
don't. Why did? Oh my God! I hate this fucking team, dude. It pisses me off when I think about we drafted Gary Brightwell, bro. Collects dust, bro. That's the same thing I do. I decompose. He decomposes. That's all he does, bro. We draft guys to decompose, fertilize MetLife.
This is what we do.
So the grass comes up and
we draft guys.
we have
ask them
soft
to play
tissue
positions
injuries.
They don't play. We got running backs and wide receivers running the same pattern. Everybody runs a slant. Slant, the 3-yard drag, 4-yard curl, and my personal favorite, the 3rd and 7 and run a 4-yard route. Oh, that's give it up for the offensive line. The offensive coordinator calls that play, y'all.
And that seems to be the first read always.
And we, oh, shit. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite play ever made. I don't know how the fuck anybody else can play offensive coordinator that doesn't have this play built into their system. When you need 11 yards and you only throw 3. Yes, give it up.
That's right.
I fucking hate this team sometimes, yo.
That's your New York Football Giants, ladies and gentlemen, and it's been like that for a while.
It's unbelievable.
We need to get Eric Bieniemy in here.
I
want some nerd.
7-yard route for 11 yards. It is unfucking believable, dude.
Bro, sometimes I wonder if we got 15 people watching right now. Sometimes I wonder how many of these 15 people could do a better job than the clowns that are there now.
Right, it's unbelievable.
It just drives me nuts, bro.
And don't get it fucked up. Graham should be fired. Graham should have been fired too earlier, but whatever. That's Joe Judge's buddy. They were in New England together. Whatever it is, why they like sucking each other off.
Yeah,
he's got to go. All of
they're
them
butt buddies.
Go, bro. They ran a double reverse flea flicker. I have never seen that shit in my life. And they got -3 yards.
Mike Lennon's neck, his giant neck, and he gets the ball and he's just, oh my God, it looks so awkward.
You know who he reminds me of?
That's like.
Do you remember WWF? Al Snow, he used to run out with the head. What does everybody want? Head.
No.
Oh my God, you gotta look it up.
He reminds me
Al Snow, who used to run out with a mannequin head. He reminds me of the mannequin head.
Oh, dude, yeah. I wanna get the Bobby and Quan podcast hats. And we can put them on the mannequins.
You call that shit the neck man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, next man up.
The neck man up. Yeah,
that's crazy, dude.
The neck man up. That's hilarious. Yo, hey Sebastian, you remember
that poor dude?
What does everybody want?
Does he?
Yeah, you remember.
Bro, you know what I've been listening to? Nothing but old Whitney Houston. Anything Whitney Houston lately, dude. I can't get enough of it, dude. Have you ever gone through a Whitney phase?
Nah, I like a few songs.
Fire.
Yeah, she makes some fire shit, man.
It's insane.
I just found some Michael Jackson song I ain't never heard before. This shit is dope, called Heaven Can Wait. I'm like, I ain't never heard this shit. It's dope. I'm gonna send it to you. It's called Heaven Can Wait.
Heaven Can Wait?
Yeah.
Were you ever into Tupac?
I ain't really into rap music at all, period. Whether it's Tupac or anybody else.
No.
Talking
R&B.
Yeah, I ain't really into the I mean, you know, we men. We all get mad every once in a while. You want to hurt a motherfucker, but I ain't really into people talking about shooting and killing and bitches and hoes
I
and shit.
love
Like,
it.
I mean, it
I
ain't my
love
thing.
it.
Bobby said he
No,
out these streets, nigga. Bobby said I'm out these streets,
uh,
nigga. West Side.
bro, on God, bro. I'll literally show
Hey,
you
yo,
outside. I am in the hood,
can y'all see fucking
brother.
Bobby riding down the street, hanging out the car like this?
Bro, I listen to
Oh,
Tupac
shit.
so loud in my Ford Fusion. I have a
That's
Ford Fusion.
hilarious,
It's
man.
like half electric, half, and I crank Tupac, hit him up as loud as it can go. And I'm just going down the street, dude. And people are looking at me. I got these glasses on. I wear a fur coat sometimes too, and they're just like, I get stopped a lot because they think I'm a drug dealer.
Oh, that's
But yeah,
hilarious, man. All eyes on
I'm in a
me.
bad spot over here. But yeah, bro. What about 112?
Hey,
Remember them?
yo. Hey, Steve said you running them streets. Bobby in Connecticut running
Oh, I
shit.
am, bro.
Bobby be hopping out on bitches on the corner like, this
New
nigga got my
Hampshire.
money yet. Got my money.
Bro, I'm gonna run for mayor soon. I'm gonna run for
Hey,
mayor.
yo,
Bro, I just got the executive chef job at my work. I'm the head chef now. And then I'm gonna run for mayor.
that's
And then
funny.
then you and I are gonna
Hey,
get
yeah.
co-GM for the Giants and turn this thing
That's
around.
funny, man. Man, listen.
And we'll hire Dean as head coach.
It's going to take a
Shout out
lot.
Dean.
Dean,
Oh,
my man.
listen.
Dean
Hold
was
on.
good,
Listen
baby.
says, yo, Quan, listen is my
Hey,
homie, and he
listen, you
says he
funny as
knows you,
hell.
and
Who?
he has mutual friends with some of your family.
Who's that?
Listen,
Hey,
the one
listen, you
that
know
just
what?
commented Quan looked like he used to listen.
Yeah, I be listening. Yo, you know what's funny? I just listened to Temptation the other day, too, man. Yeah,
Oh, I love that.
you
I
might know
love
some
that
people
shit
in my
too.
family. Shit, I don't even know a lot of them. Shit, you might know more of them than I do. I know like 5 family members, 6.
He grew up
President.
he grew up in Jersey, but now
Oh,
he's over
okay.
here in New Hampshire. He actually fire rapper, dude. Literally fire. He's like does like the fast like Busta Rhymes kind of stuff.
Oh,
So
okay.
if anyone's listening, go check that out. Bull Davis on Facebook, Spotify, Apple
Man,
Music, the whole nine. Check out my
we,
band, Hotel Graffiti.
we
And
putting everything up
yeah,
there.
I mean, what else do we got? Oh,
We ain't
I'm
got
plugging it
shit.
all, baby.
We ain't got shit because we ain't got no W's. Hey, listen, I don't
No
know.
W's, bro.
Again, you know, I try to put y'all down on the fire shit. I don't know how many. The Giants are watching. Either. They are unfucking watch. Listen, that's why we can't talk much about them. Like, it's to a point where I don't even get mad no
We've been
more.
right so
For
far.
what?
No, I'm numb.
For
I'm
what?
numb.
I'm numb.
Remember when
That
you
shit
were like,
don't
I'm gonna
bother me
start
no more.
smoking crack?
You grew up in
Yeah, bro.
North
I need a.
between 15 and 14th Ave and South Orange Ave. I grew up in East Orange on North 15th Street and Park Avenue. Not too far from what you're talking about. It was definitely in the same distance. I got family on South 11th Street. You might know on that side of town, but yeah, I'm numb to that shit, man. That shit about the last 2 weeks. I fell asleep on the game, laying on the couch. I don't give a fuck no more. They don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna watch them because that's my squad.
Really?
I'm gonna talk shit about them because it makes me laugh. But
Oh,
I'm numb to shit.
that's what I'm back.
I'm out the way to shit down to Tampa in 2 weeks.
You'll never go not be a Giant fan, right?
Yeah, nah, that's it, a Giants fan. I'm just gonna talk shit about them
No.
and laugh at them. But I mean, and even with
Oh
me
yeah,
saying
me
like that
too.
shit makes me numb. There's certain parts of the game I'm still pissed off because it just doesn't. Some shit just don't compute with me. Like, why are you, bro? Like, why the fuck are y'all doing this? So
That's what
other
hurt.
than that,
That's what kills me the most, bro. Is that
and let
we're
me tell you
noticing
something.
things, and it's just like, why are you, yo?
A lot of people in the group have. I wouldn't say a lot. Um, maybe about 10 people from the group got my phone number, but a
I
lot of
threw that
people
shit
also
out.
get my. That's fucked up. That's because I went out there riding with you, getting these hoes to get your money. But a lot of people hit me
That's
in
right,
my
man.
inbox. So when we getting our ass whooped, I'm so busy answering text messages and shit like that that I've been not even noticing it. Every time and you know what else? Every time I look up when somebody texting me, I look up and it's 3rd and 11. I'm like, God damn, like are we stuck in neutral? We just go backwards. I've never seen 3rd and 11 so much in my life before this year. 3rd and 11. I'm about to play that shit in the picket. 3-11.
No.
Because that's what we do all the fucking time. 3rd and 11.
I've been betting against the Giants on DraftKings, making a couple bucks.
Because you
Because I
smart.
know that it's easy money, Quan.
Easy money.
It's easy money.
You can't beat nobody.
You know?
You can't beat nobody. And that's
Yeah.
what
So
you're doing is thinking logically.
everybody,
Same thing. You can't bet with them with your heart, bro. You lose your fucking money fucking with the
yeah.
Giants, man. But everybody, y'all have a good night, man.
Exactly.
Remember,
I've learned.
Yeah, you can't. Don't do that. You're gonna lose your money fucking with the Giants, man. But
Talking to me?
as you said, yeah, don't bet on the Giants. You're gonna lose your money. Continue for the rest of the season. Get your money and bet against them.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, and your sister hit me up, bro.
I bet against them.
Tell her I left her a message. Tell her to check her inbox. I know she was interested in a few things. I don't know if they're supposed to be a surprise or not, so I can't tell you what it is. Maybe she will. Yeah, your sister.
My sister?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Which
Your
one?
sister. Shit. I gotta look at my inbox, but she hit me and was telling me about she wanted to
Shannon?
do something nice. Shannon, that's her. Yeah, Shannon. And she wanted to do something nice
Oh,
for your
she's the
dad.
best, dude. Bro, my sister Shannon is the yeah.
Yeah,
Let
she's
me
all right.
before
She's
we
really
also
always in
go,
Miami.
Giant fans, listen to me, please, for once, if you've ever listened to me before. I don't know if y'all believe in God or whatnot. Pray for my dad, please. Just we're going through some hard times right now, and
Yeah,
came out
that's
of
what she was.
nowhere, and he's a strong dude, but
He's gonna be all right,
we
bro.
my dad's the reason why I'm a Giants fan. He's the reason why I'm half a decent person, and he's just the reason for everything for me, for real. So if you guys could keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and pretty much it. But
Yeah,
not
he'll
to
be all right, bro.
ruin the vibe, but
Yeah, man, it's life,
yeah,
baby.
I have faith.
You ain't ruining the vibe no more than the
Yeah.
Giants. So you be straight, bro. We good, bro.
Yeah,
We'll
if
catch up
if I can't have the Giants winning, at least I should. Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah, good luck with that
but
shit.
all right. So let's plan on we're gonna do next week.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be back up a few more times this week because, like I said, we got a lot of notices to throw up. So you guys will hear from us. I'm about to start putting the videos up again to keep everybody posted and everything. So everybody, like I said, everybody come out and support. Y'all been supporting us. We want to thank y'all, but continue to show that support. Go subscribe to YouTube. Look for the podcast when we have the general on. Look out for this Dave
Twitter.
Tyree Twitter. Look out for the Dave Tyree Amani Tuma meet and greet. We got a lot of things coming. We just need y'all to keep supporting, baby. Y'all have a good night. Bobby, stop pimping these bitches and stay out of trouble. They're gonna lock your ass up. Y'all be safe out there, man.